Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to Jenny's Card Creations. I am Jenny, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, coming to you live from chilly Melbourne, Australia. And when I say chilly, we are like 12 degrees tomorrow. It was frost and very, very chilly the last few days. So I hope you're all keeping nice and warm or cool where you are if you're overseas. Please bring some sunshine to us. That'd be fantastic. Anyway, any of you on replay, please come and say hi to me. Please make a comment. I really would love to know where you come from. And I'd love to, I would definitely reply to you. So if you could comment and say hi, that would be absolutely fantastic. Anyway, what have we been up to? My guys are off, well, they've been gone since last Friday, off to Monday. So that's the last of the, there's 15,000 people there at the moment in the outback. For those of you who don't know, Monday is off Broken Hill. And so when I say Broken Hill, it's about an hour and a half heading towards inland in the outback. So there's 15,000 people there and they're enjoying their first gig tonight, which is fantastic. So, yes, my husband's been sending me the most amazing sunsets and he's in shorts, half his luck. So, yes, the gig's going really, really well over there. So, yes, so they'll be back next week and I am so looking forward to it. It's been very quiet here with just my daughter and myself. Anyway, what else have I got going? Let me have a look. I just, obviously, catalogue, the new catalogue. Have any of you not got a catalogue and you would like one? Please give me a comment or message me and I would love to send you a catalogue. Hopefully all of you that I sent catalogues to last week have all received yours by now. If you haven't, reach out. And I will look into why you haven't got yours because it should have been. It's been over a week. So, but who knows with Australia Post, hey? But anyway, let me know if you would like one. Some fantastic goodies in here. You're going to absolutely love them. And yeah, I just got my next lot of pre-order, which was, I thought I'd ordered all the designer series paper for the paper shares, but I hadn't. I realized I missed a few. So we might be doing a little small live tomorrow if I get a chance and show you the rest of those, because I will be doing a paper share and that just gives you a bit of an idea for those of you who have not got the catalogue to see what they look like. And it's always, I don't know, seeing them in person is so much different than what you see on the catalogue as well. And they're absolutely stunning, can I tell you that? And it's not because I sell Stampin' Up!, but they are absolutely stunning. I was blown away by them. Anyway, let's just pop you on here and let's get cracking. And we'll do some Stampin' Up! In a minute. Hang on a minute. Okay, so let's hook you up here. Okay, so this is my code for the month. So if you do purchase from me, please let me know and quote this code, because then that way I will be able to send you a thank you gift at the start of next month. I always say at the end of the month, but no, the start of next month, because it's just getting crazy here at the moment. So the start of next month and the next thank you gifts from last month are on their way out to you as well. Tomorrow, they head out to you tomorrow. I'm just trying to find myself on here. Let me have a look so I can say hello and see comments, and hopefully I'm going to put my, oh, I've done it again. I always do that. Okay. Oh, hello there, Joan in sunny Queensland, and you too, Glenda, you lucky people. You got that lovely sunshine up there. Hello, Colleen. Colleen. Oh my goodness. What a stunning card you sent me. The box and the card of the boat. Unbelievable. Absolutely stunning. So thank you so much for sharing that. You're a very talented lady. It was absolutely beautiful. I wish I could share that with everyone because it's just stunning. If you go under my for all of you that are wondering what I'm talking about, if you go under where I've popped my, say, going live tonight. You scroll down in the comments and you'll see the most stunning cards that Glenda has made. She shared them with us and they are stunning. So please don't miss out. You're in for a treat. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, Glenda, I totally agree. It is absolutely stunning, isn't it? The designer series paper. I can't wait to have a play with it. But I made a rule for myself 2 years ago. I would not do any Christmas until October. And can I tell you, it's getting very difficult because I want to have a play and I'm seeing other demonstrators do some most beautiful work with it and it just makes me itchy to get my hands into them. But I'm trying not to, and so far so good. I'm not going to play with them. Anyway, this is my code, so don't forget that. Okay, so just a bit of homework here, or housekeeping, whatever you like to call it. Again, don't forget 30% off all kits at the moment for the month of August. They are great deals. If you are a demonstrator, obviously you get your 20% off on top of that. It is a great, great deal. These kits are fantastic. If you are starting out and you think, wow, what is Stampin' Up all about? Start off with a kit. That's how I started, and because I wasn't sure, because before you know, it's a big commitment in purchasing all this stuff. So start off with one of these and see if you like it, and that's how I did. And obviously the rest is history. I loved it, but great for gifts, everyone. Christmas is coming up. I know it's not, you know, it's 4 months away, but still great Christmas ideas. Now, for all of you who purchased last month, don't forget to redeem your coupons. I don't want you to miss out. So when you get to the checkout, you will see coupons at the checkout. So go to your emails, copy and paste them, and pop them into your paste your coupons codes into that section. Okay, don't miss out. I don't want you to miss out on the $9 or however many coupons you've got. Don't miss out on those. Okay, now, hello Carly, how are you? Thanks for popping on. Okay, now, I said before about paper share. Okay, so my paper share is going to be a little different to what I've done in the past. It's going to be $70. Now, that includes your postage, 87 sheets. Now, they will be 6x6 of all the designer series paper except for Oh Holy Night. Now, Oh Holy Night, there is a section, like if you, I wish I could show the catalogue and show you. Actually, I've got the designer series paper somewhere. I don't know what, there's a box not close by. But there's some sections where you have got the picture on the bottom and then you've got the starry sky at night. So if I cut them up into 4, you are going to miss out. One of you is, well, 2 of you are going to miss out on the actual city section and the sky, and the other section will miss out. You know, you'll just get the starry sky. And I don't want that happening to you because it's absolutely stunning. So what I have done is all of Holy Night Designer Series paper pack will be 6x12. Okay, so 6x6 on everything except for Oh Holy Night, 6x6, 6x12. Okay, now yesterday in Cuppa and Car, was it yesterday or the day before, I mentioned that I won't be doing the glow in the dark. Well, I am. Okay, there's been some interest in the glow in the dark, so I will be doing those. So you will be receiving 87 packs, 87 sheets, 6x6, and Oh Holy Night pack 6x12 for $70, including postage. So if you are interested, these will be going out in September as soon as I can get access or as soon as the catalogue goes live, and I can send these out to you. So if you're interested, comment or message me. Okay? All right. Hello, Renee and Julie. Hello, everyone. How are you all? Lovely to see you all. Thanks for popping on this cold night. I'm going to say cold because you guys are from down our way. Cold, cold, cold. Hello, Esther. How are you? I hope you're feeling a lot better. I hope you are. You've had a bit of a rough trot, you poor thing. Okay. Tonight we're working from the annual, and we are going to be doing sea turtles. I got this when, and it was in the 15% off stamps. And this has been talking to me since last catalogue. And I have been, Rebecca, hello, how are you? My cuppa and card friend, how are you going? I'm missing Emma on cuppa and card, but she's having a great holiday. So I'm really pleased for her. Can't wait for her to get back though, because I'm missing our cuppa and carders. Yes, so Sea Turtle. This was carried over from the catalogue and it was speaking to me and I tried to resist it and I did, but then it got carried over, didn't it? So I couldn't help myself. It was calling to me and it had to go into my cart. So with the 15% off, I got this one. So there we go. So that's what we're working on tonight. And guys, I'm doing colours I would never thought of doing. It's crazy, but these are the colours I'm going to be using tonight. Colours, I'm out of my comfort zone here, everyone. Pretty Peacock. What else have I got? Calypso Coral, excuse my dirty stamp pads. And Crumb Cake. Okay. Oh, did she get back on yesterday? Oh my gosh, Rebecca, you have made my day. You have made my day because I thought she was in America for about a month. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Rebecca. Oh, Beck, thank you. I'm really happy about that. Her photos were absolutely stunning. They had a great time, which was really great. Yes. I might see you either on tomorrow night or on replay, or on Facebook. We'll see how we go. Okay. Crumb Cake, Calypso Coral, and Pretty Peacock, not my colours. I'm out of my comfort zone here, but I thought, what the hell? Because we're doing Sea Turtles, and I actually included Lost Lagoon in that as well. So there we go. They looked a bit seaside-y for me, except for obviously that one, but I ended up doing starfish with those. So let's get cracking. Okay, so this is the stamp set. This is an interesting stamp set because it's a two-sided stamp, and I've never worked with a two-sided stamp before. I mean, accidentally I have, and obviously it didn't work. Because I forgot I put the stamp on the wrong side, as I do stupid things. But this is amazing. It is cool. Now, what got me with this stamp was this one here. Love it. And I'm not playing with it tonight, believe it or not. But I've got a sample there to show you. But this is stunning. Now, check out the size of this turtle. Isn't this huge? This is the stamp set. There's that big stamp I absolutely love. Can you see how huge they are compared to the stamps, the stamp pad here? I'm just trying to think. I don't know how much percentage they are, but they're absolutely huge. I would get this turtle up, but guess what happened? I have to ring Stampin' Up. His little flipper fell off as I was getting him out for the first time. So we're not playing with little guy tonight. I have to ring up Stampin' Up and get him replaced, but we're going to be playing with all the other elements, as not this one, but I'm going to show you a card that I did with this one. Okay, so when I say they're double-sided, I'm just going to grab all the stamps out that we're going to be playing with tonight. We're going to be playing with those three there, and we're just going to add those two in the background. Okay, so what we do with these ones, I'm just going to grab some basic white. Now, this is the stamp. Isn't this amazing? That big long stamp I showed you before. It is so cool. This is what won me over. I loved it. And in blues and things like that, it's absolutely stunning. But as I said, we're not playing with it tonight. I got sidetracked and ended up doing other things. So we're going to play with the turtles and the starfish. And we're going to do a bit of background to try and use your imagination here to get some sea. Now, I first of all want to show you how to do the double-sided stamp, because I know there's a few of you on here that are new to Stampin' Up, And I just wanted to show you how we do that. Okay, so we're going to do a little guy here, little baby turtle in crumb cake. So let's just grab that out, and we're just going to stamp him down like that. And then we are going to clean that off, and then we're just going to turn him over. Now this is where you've got to be careful too, because you need to stamp off with this, otherwise it's going to be too dark. I'm just going to grab my glasses. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, I'm just going to grab a piece of paper. Where's my piece of paper? Here we go. So I can stamp off. Okay, I'm going to stamp off there. Can you see how too dark that would be? And then we're just going to line that up. And it's the beauty about photopolymer, we can line these up quite easily. Okay, and there we go, there's our background. Isn't it cool? It's such a great, I don't know, really, really good. So if I didn't do that, I'm going to show you what happens if I didn't stamp off. Okay, there it is there. I'm going to turn it around again. Line that up. All right, can you see why we have to stamp off? It's too dark, so that's why we've got to go to second generation. Okay, all right, so we've done our little guy. I'm going to put him aside. Let's do a starfish. We're going to do Calypso Coral. Now please excuse my Calypso Coral, I'm about to order a new one, because doesn't that look disgusting? I do not know why it's worn away like that. I never use Calypso Coral, so, and all of a sudden I've just been using it a fair bit lately. All right, let's do the starfish. There we go. And again, we have to do the same thing again. Okay, and we have to stamp off and then go on here. Okay, there we go. So that's, again, we've got second generation. All right, so we're just going to do the small one. The thing with this one, you've got to make sure your block is nice and dry, otherwise your stamp won't stick to it. Okay, there we go again. Oh, I'm just going to dry that on my clothes. Stamp off. I didn't stamp off very well on that one. And then we're just going to line that up like that. Okay, so that's all there is to it with these. Now, all the stamps here are double-sided, all of them. Okay, even the fish is fantastic. We're going to do that for the inside of the card, but all of them. So, you know, you're getting great, you know, great value for your money here. Okay, so all right, so we've done those. I've actually cut most of these out, so I'm not actually doing any stamping straight onto the card. I like to cut things out. But you can stamp these straight onto the card if you want to, but I'm not doing that tonight, okay? All right, I'm just going to put these out of the way because I've actually cut all those out. I did my homework before. So let's just start making up our card. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to start with basic white, and I think, let me get these measurements out. I think this is our typical size. 10 centimeters by 14.35. That's the typical one that we do. And then I'm just going to line that up. So as I think I just did 2 mil less, so which would be 9.8 by 14. Yes, 9.8 by 14. I don't know why I'm really into doing this lately. Instead of doing the next one down, which would be 9.5 by 13.85, but I'm just really into these. Double-sided are much better than they used to be. They do match perfectly, yeah. I know. I've got to say, Rebecca, this is the first time I've ever had a double-sided stamp. But I've only been in the game for about 3 years, so yes.
I heard that they're a lot better than what they were. Okay, so we've got those two together. Then we have got some vellum. Now, I don't know what I did with this one. I just chopped it. So I just made this up. So the way we've got here, we've got 9.8 because I want it the same in the length, in the width. And then we've got, it's 12.9 centimeters. I just made this up. So, and we're just going to pop that on top. Now, where I got this designer series paper, I don't know, a few of you will recognize this. It's from our online exclusives. Now, I did put a pile of them here somewhere. You know, I clean up all the time, and oh, here they are. I still lose things. Now, this is 2 packs joined together. I'm just going to show you what they look like. They aren't advertised in our catalogue. If you go straight onto my shop, you will see them there. They come up as online exclusives, and you just scroll down. Okay, they are absolutely stunning. As you see, I've hacked into this. I think there's about 2 or 3 packets here because I use these for my cuppa and card that I do. Okay, so they're absolutely stunning, stunning papers. But I thought we could use this because that looks, to me, look like maybe, you know, murky sea. I don't know. That's just what I want it to look like. Okay, so let's just glue that down. Oh, I might have to use a different glue. All right, that one's died on me. All right, I'm just going to have to be very careful now. I have very juicy glue now. Okay. I hope you're feeling a lot better too, Rebecca. I should call you Rebecca. I know you're Beck. Okay. All right, let's just pop that on here, and we're just going to get a slight border of that white. Okay. Now, I'm just going to put my bone folder across here because it's just to make that nice and smooth. All right, done. Okay, so we've done that. Next I'm doing a few layers here, everyone. Next I'm going to do is, I want this to look like, it's going to go over here, but I want it to make it look like it's more in the ocean. So hence this is where I'm getting my raindrops from. Hello, Jane. Oh, you went back to home. Look, can I just say those photos of my hometown? It was awesome. Thank you for making, you know, sending that beach one. I really appreciated that. It's my favourite place. Thank you so, so much. I'm glad you're home safely. Okay, so this is the raindrops. Now, they come as a set of 2 with a stripy one, I think, in the set of 2. This is perfect for mini. So if you have only got a mini cut and emboss machine, this will fit it. Okay, so I'm going to show you a trick because obviously this is too big for my paper. So let me just grab out my cut and emboss machine. I'm grabbing out the big one. Okay. All right, so when we're embossing, we use the number 1 and number 4, and we line this up. So because I'm going to have to do this twice, I'm going to just move this a little bit, say 3/4. Usually it doesn't really matter really. And I'm just going to pop that through. I love embossing on vellum. It really is so effective. Okay, can you see that? Isn't that cool? Okay, so when I'm doing this again, I'm just making sure I just pop my embossing folder where it finished. I'm going to put this down and do this. Can't see the white. Okay. All right, I think I've got that. And we're just going to pop that through again. The reason why I am doing on the big one, I could have done the mini, it's just that that wouldn't fit in the mini. Okay, and we're just going to pop that through, and hopefully there won't be a line going down and marking it. And there's not. You can't even tell where my raindrops started and finished. Isn't that cool? Love the embossing. Okay, so we have done that. Okay, so this is going to go on top of here like that. Obviously, I can't stick it down yet. Now, we have got these two shapes here. They are from the Country, what are they called? Country Corner Dies. They are new in the annual. They are these guys here. So they are a staple since my rectangles and my circles have decided to retire. So these are my staples as well as my stylish shaped dies. Yeah, so I really miss them, can I tell you that? But there is a fantastic circle, one you're going to love, that is in the new mini, and it's got a bit of a deckled edge around it. You're going to love it. I think I showed you on my unboxing. Now, okay, so I've done two sizes. They're going to put them together and they are just going to go in there like that. Now this one here again is from the same paper, the Designer Series paper from the online exclusives from that same pack I showed you. Now I know this is supposed to be a plant, but it's going to be changed today and it's going to be like under the water ocean, so I'm pretending that's seaweed. Okay, so you've got to use your imagination. Okay, so I've just got that like that. Now what I was going to do next is we're just going to pop our little guys on. And I did some cutting in front of the TV. Actually, I did it yesterday while watching the Matildas. How great did they play last night? So congratulations, Beck, your team bet Owls in the soccer last night. But I'm really proud of Matildas. They did really, really well. And I'm not usually a soccer person. But you know what? Actually, they were saying today that the soccer or football, if other people from other countries might call it football, we call it soccer. They said it was the most watched, and that's including the Olympic Games and the Commonwealth Games. So there we go. Hello, Mum. How are you? Good to have you on. All right, so all I'm going to do, I've got these little turtles. It did exactly the same as what I showed you before. And we are just going to pop these on, starfish on, like that. And I'm going to put another one up here with a sentiment, I think. Did I cut another one of those out? No, I did. I knew I had. All right. So I'm going to pop a sentiment up here like that. Now, to me, I think it still needs something. So, I have got this. All right, are you guys still there? I actually put it on Do Not Disturb again, and my wretched husband has gone through again and rung me. I don't know how he does it. I really don't. He's the only one that can get through. He's forgotten. Okay, so what I thought I might do is put this behind just to break up that vellum a bit. Yeah, lost me for a second, yeah, because Jeff rang me and I said, as I said, I had it on Do Not Disturb. He did this last time he went away, didn't he? Oh my gosh, husbands. Okay, I'll be watching all the guys where it's in Glen. Yes, you know what? We never got to see, they didn't televise the netball event, Beck. It was just unbelievable. And, you know, they were doing a huge thing as well. But it was all Matildas here. So I was disappointed because I'm more of a netball person than a soccer person. I would have loved to watch the netball because I played netball a lot when I was a kid. So they did really, really well. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is, now I'm going to need your idea with this. Obviously, I've got that too big, and I did that on purpose because I'm going to cut it down. So, first of all, I'll tell you where I got this. Sorry, I'm all over the shop tonight. He's sort of got me off center. This bling paper here, I thought about time I started using this because I haven't used it, and I thought, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. We need to use it. This is from the Soft Shimmer. Now, I might be dazzling you here. We have got Berry Burst, Bubble Bath, Lost Lagoon, Knighted Navy, and Pretty Peacock. And I'm using a little bit of Pretty Peacock, obviously. You can see I've hacked into it here. But look at this. This is stunning. So I'm sorry if I'm sort of glaring you away there, but you might have to shut your eyes for a bit. But isn't this absolutely stunning? You know what I'm like with my bling? I'm a bling girl and a layer girl. I just had to have this. It's so pretty. And I hadn't used it as yet, and I thought, nah, I'm getting it out tonight. And I thought maybe we could do a little bit of layering with that. Okay. That is on the specialty paper in the catalogue if you're interested. All right. So what I thought I might do is layer that up with our bling paper, sparkly paper. Okay. And then maybe, because I'm going to be doing a little bit of gold in here. Now, this is where I'm not sure, guys. Look, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to get your opinion. I'm going to put this down because I think we need to do this. And then I want your opinion. Actually, no, before I do that, we're going to do some stamping. Oh, no. All right, I'm just going to pop that down. No, beg my pardon. I need to put some seaweed in on here. Sorry, guys, I forgot. Gosh, I'm all over the shot tonight, aren't I? We're going to do some seaweed here. On the sides here. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. Sorry. All right. We're going to do some clear embossing. Seaweed added. We're not going to be doing the second generation on this. We're just going to do clear embossing on these. So we're just going to do on the sides here. Okay. And then we're just going to grab my pad. Only use this when you are using photopolymer because it gives you that extra padding. And the orange stamps, they've already provided that for you. Okay, so I'm just going to do one big one, little small one, and the same on the other side. I can barely see that myself, so I hope you can see that. Yes, you can. Let's see, I'm going to see what's on the camera. All right, so we've done that. Let's just do some clear powder on here. Okay. All right, so we've got clear. I'm just going to dip that in a bit more. I need some more powder. Gosh, that's another thing I've got to get on my list. That's better. All right, okay, so we're just going to heat that up. Where did I put my, there we go. All right, excuse the noise. There we go. Starting to turn now. All right, so they're my little bits of seaweed. I'm pretending they're kelp. Okay, and then just making sure that's all nicely dry. We are going to be putting this on the back of it, okay, and then on either side. And then the next, I'm a bit stuck, so I thought maybe you could help me with that. Okay, so I'm just popping that on. I don't want a big hunk there, I just want a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to do the other side just to break that up a little bit. Isn't this paper pretty? Okay, so we've done that. Okay, so that's done. Let's just chop that. All right, we got that. Okay, now this is where I got a little bit caught, and I was hoping you guys would be able to help me with this. What do you think if we did gold in the background? I'm going to put all this together and I want you to tell me, and if this is sort of dazzling you with the light, I do apologize. I'm just going to put the gold there and gold here. Okay, that needs to, oh, I forgot to put the vellum on. Gosh, I'm all, sorry guys, I'm not normally like this. Okay, we're going to put the vellum on, and then we've got this on, and then this. Okay, and then just pretend that's sitting with a nice thin border. Then I'm going to be putting these two together on top, like that. And then we're going to be popping our turtles on, like that. I'm just throwing them on here. We just can sort them out later. There's going to be a sentiment across here. And then I was going to do gold twine. So what do you think, everyone? Do you think the gold looks pretty good? Or just leave the gold? So when I say we're going to do a sentiment, where is my sentiment? I don't think I did it. So we're going to be using that gorgeous paper. Yes for the gold. Yes for the gold. Thank you guys, because I thought it needed something to break it up a little bit. So we're going to be using, and I'm going to be embossing onto that amazing paper as well. Great, everyone's with the gold. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was on the right track. Thanks, guys. Awesome. All right, let's just stick that down then. I've been second guessing myself all day today. So I thought, no, I'm going to just ask you guys because I just couldn't decide. I had it on and off, and I just couldn't decide. All right, so we've done that side. That's the worst thing about this shiny paper. It wriggles around and doesn't dry quickly. All right, we've done that. And let's just do the other side. Oh. All right, so there we go. We've got that going. All right, the other side should be cut by now, so I'll just cut that. And hopefully, I might just wait a little bit for that to dry a bit more. Come on. All right, let's give that a go. All right, done. Beautiful. All right, let's pop this embossing vellum down. And then we're just going to put this here like that. All right, so there's supposed to be splatters of the water, as you can see. And we're supposed to be under the ocean. So this is what I'm trying to do. So you just got to let your imagination go. Okay, so I am going to stick that down. Obviously, I can't stick the vellum down until I do this. And we're just going to, I might just pop this here actually, and we're just going to have that halfway down. Makes it a bit easier. Okay. All right, got that. All right, so that's just going to sit there for the moment. Actually, no, I'm going to stick that down. So I'm just going to stick that on top where on top of the vellum underneath, so you cannot see the glue coming out onto the vellum. Nothing worse having glue on vellum where you can see it. I'm hoping I got that straight. I can't see very well. All right, okay, so we've got that done. Let's do this one. We're going to stick that on. I'm not going to do that many dimensionals tonight because I've got a few layers here. All right, we're just going to pop that on like that. And that is going to go on dimensionals there like that, okay? All right, so let's just pop that on and then we can decorate the rest of it. Okay, let's just see if I've got, here we go. There we go. I actually wasn't going to do this one tonight. I was going to be doing something else, but it sort of came to me at the last hour thinking, oh no, I think I've got it. So I was going to go do something a little bit more simpler, I suppose. Not as involved. I was not really involved, it's just less layers, I suppose. But I sort of fiddled around with this and I got it to where I want it to go. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that there and hopefully I've got that in the middle. Okay, so that's done. Okay, now I really like that gold. Thanks, guys. Okay, so with this one here, I'm going to be putting Wink of Stella on that when we actually stick it down, but I'm going to make sure that it is shaped. So we do it in Kappa and Card. I show people how to do that. We just pop dimensionals in the middle only. Don't put dimensionals all over it, otherwise it won't keep the nice arch that we want for the turtle. So I'm just going to do that. All right, so let's just pop them down. Okay, I'm just going to sit them for the moment and making sure that I'm happy where everything is. So I'm not going to press it down on them yet. These remind me of the turtles we were swimming in Hawaii. Actually, it was at Maui, and oh my gosh, it breaks my heart seeing what's happening over in Maui at the moment. That town is where we were close to snorkeling, and it's just so sad. I haven't heard how it got started, but it's just tragic what's happened over there. Okay, and then we're just going to, actually, you know what? I think I might stick you, will I stick you down? No, I'll keep you on dimensionals. And we'll just go up like that. Okay, all right, so we've done that. I'm going to stick them down. I'm happy where they are. Next, we're going to do our sentiment. Now, I said I was going to pop the sentiment on here. I had to play with this earlier, actually. I didn't think you'd be able to emboss on this, but you can. So let's just do this tonight. I didn't think it would. But it's going to be, yeah, it's actually, it comes up really, really well. Okay, so only thank you cards, guys. So as you all know, so I'm just going to do my usual, my thank you from here because there's no sentiments on here. So I'm just going to go back to my usual thank you. Okay, where is my pad? There it is. Okay, so again, even though we've got our bling on here, it's actually quite smooth, that bling. I'm actually going to be popping this on because I don't want our powder everywhere. Now, I tried this out in gold, but I think if I did it in white, it might stand out a little bit more. So I'm going to change my mind there. So I'm going to do white embossing powder. Okay. I'm I'm just going to pop that down. Yep, that's there. All right, let's just do white now. I know. I do cover and card, and I actually cut kits for everyone. So yes, that's why I've got a lot. So it does get used up. So that'll be all disappearing soon, Beck. So yeah, I have quite a large group. So, and that's what I do. I cut up kits, and we make kits each week online. And it's a lot of fun. So, and I send out the kits each week, each month. And we all make the same kit. So yes, I have a lot. That's 3 packs. So, and I've actually gone through it. I've already gone through a few packs of those. Okay. So it's a lot different to what we do on a Friday night. Okay. All right. So there's our thank you. I'm just going to let that dry. Now, this is sort of like paper. It's not thick, this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it down on white cardstock. And because I'm using it as sentiment, and I just don't want it to, you know, lose its shape. So I'm just going to stick that on here. I could have done that before I embossed, but, you know, I didn't. So hopefully this is all good. Yep. Oh no, that's the right one. I thought I got the old one that wasn't working very well. So I'm just going to stick that down here just to give it a bit of thickness. I mean, you don't have to do this, but as you notice when it embossed, it does lose its shape a little bit. It's a little bit like vellum. It does curl. I mean, there's ways around it. You can just put the embossing, the gun on the other way, and it'll uncurl, but I just wanted to do it this way because, you know, I can. All right, so let's just pop that on. I'm just going to cut that out. Now, you know what I'm like with my cutting? It's not straight, so we'll see how we go with this. All right, here we go. This is where I should be using my trimmer, but it's a little bit thick now, so I don't want to stuff this up. So, all right, that's actually not bad, really, considering. And we're just going to go like that. Okay, let's have a look here. I might need to just fix that up a little bit. All right, done. Okay, so that is going to go here like that. And then we're going to have a starfish sitting like that. And then I thought we could incorporate a little bit more of that Calypso coral. Just trying to find my, there we go. So I've got a little bit of this, a little bit of scrap, and I thought we might just put a little bit underneath. I did originally do gold, but I had on something else, but I just think for this one it would be too much. So I'm just going to cut a bit of scrap. Doesn't matter if it's not straight. And I'm just going to do a tiny little bit. So let's just cut, just to break that up a little bit. So we're just going to do something like this to incorporate that Calypso coral. And we're just going to stick that down and pop that on top. And then we're going to do gold twine. So we're nearly there, guys. And then we'll just do the inside, which we're going to do the fish. So we cannot not do the fish. They are so cool. All right, so we're just going to do that. And that is just going to hop on like that. I mean, I could have put this on dimensionals and snuck that underneath and popped it on the bottom. no right or wrong with this, but yeah, that you could do it that. But I think I might just do it this way and just pop that on dimensionals. So hopefully this has given you a few little ideas on what you can do, not necessarily for the turtles, but there's a few little techniques in here that we've done that you can do this with anything. All right, so I've just got that there. Stick that down. Okay, and then we're just going to pop our little guy up here. So he's got to go on a dimensional. Let's just twig him. And we're just going to pop him up there like that. Okay. All right, so we have got Pacific, what's this called? Not Lost Lagoon, what's this called? Pretty Peacock. I was going to say Pacific Point, gosh. But it's not. All right, so we're just going to pop that on like that and just see how it all works. I really like that gold. Thank you, everyone. It works. It really does. I knew it needed something. Okay. I'm just going to pop that on this. Now, this is just a basic card, which is 14.85. And it's scored in 10.5. Okay. All right. Let's do the inside before we do the bow. So, and I didn't cut myself one of those, so I'll just get some. I don't have any more scrap left, so I'm just going to grab. Actually, I do have scrap. There we go. I have got scrap. So let's do the inside, which will be 14.35 by 10 centimetres. Right, so that goes on the inside and it's going to go in like that. Now, we're going to use these guys because these fish are unbelievable. They are so cute. I'll use this one. All right, so what we're going to do is put fish on the bottom. And we might do that. Will I do that in Pretty Peacock or Lost Lagoon? Let's just do Pretty Peacock. It's nice and bright. Let's just grab that out. Let's see where I put my stamps. There we go. Winky, no, thank you. I thought I might do that last. Gosh, I can't forget my Winky, Joan. My goodness. There'd be something wrong with me if I did. Okay, now, where's my pad? Oh my gosh, where's my pad? All right. I'm trying to find my pad. Gosh, I clean up, everyone, and I still lose things. I don't have hardly anything on my desk, and I still lose things. I don't know what I do. Calypso coral fish. Oh, Beck, that would be really cool. All right, done. My Calypso coral's not the best, though. So let's just have a practice run because it's not the nicest. If I can just find my pad that I put it on. If not, oh, there, it's on the floor. And I can't blame Furball for this because he's not here, he's with Sarah. So let's just see what my Calypso coral is like. So let's just try that out. That's not bad, actually. Good, I like that. Done. Okay, I just put a mark on that. Must have ink on me. There it is there. I did re-ink this earlier. So... okay, love it. All right, so what I'm going to do next is, yes, I'm going to do this as double-sided. I was going to do some blending over it with the blending brush, but hey, it's double-sided, so why not? Let's just do it. All right, let's turn that over. And we're just going to do that, and hopefully, when you're doing this, just make sure your block and your stamps are dry because otherwise it will not stick. All right, stick. Okay, now I'm going to have to stamp off for this as well like I did earlier because I want the second generation. All right, right, so I'm just going to do this, and then I'm just going to do it on our practice one we just did before. There we go. So that's what it looks like. It's not going to line up perfectly because we've turned it over. It doesn't matter. Okay, so let's just do that. I was going to do blending brush, but I think this is even a better idea. So thanks for that suggestion. All right, there we go. The one thing you've got to remember with this one is remember to stamp off, because I have forgotten a few times. There we go. Nice. Thanks for that. Okay. Beautiful. All right, I'm just going to put that out of the way. Let's just stick that down. And just make sure that's cut as well. Okay, let's go. And we are going to pop that on there like that. Oh gosh, I've got a mark there as well. I think it's just glue mark. Yep, it's just a glue mark, thank goodness. Nice. I love that idea because I like bright things, and that's why I'm saying these colours aren't my colours, because it's not like bright for me. All right, let's do Winky. Then we've got our embellishments, and what else we've got? We've got our bow to do. Just trying to find my new Winky. I've had a new Winky today, and I'm just trying to work out where. There it is there. Okay. So we're just going to pop some Winky just on the shell, I think. Now I've got to make sure. I did this earlier and it went flying everywhere. So just be careful when you've got a new Winky that it just doesn't go nuts. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pop a little bit on here, see? So what happens when it's a new one, it just goes crazy. So I'm just going to paint on it, pick it up from there and just paint on the shell. Been a while since I've had to open up a new Winky. So it's nice and shiny. You don't realise how much, you know, how they run out. You just get so used to them being faint. And I don't mind the faintness. Sometimes you need to have Winky that's just a slight touch. Okay, there's our, I don't know if you can see that, but he's glowing, he's winking. All right, let's do the other one. He's blingy. Yeah, it looks great with the Pretty Peacock. I must admit, when I wasn't here with Stampin' Up! When they did the Pretty Peacock years ago. And when it came out, I wasn't really liking it. But, you know, I've been using it a bit lately and it's won me over. Especially goes beautifully with Lost Lagoon. And it goes well with these colours. But like I said, they're not really the colours I would normally go for. But it's good to get out of your comfort zone, I think. So yeah, it really pops. I think that Calypso Coral makes the pop as well. All right, so we're nice and blingy there. I could go and pop some bling scattered, but hey, I think I've done enough there. Let's pop some twine on. So we're just going to use the gold. This usually doesn't get taken out until Christmas. But I thought this would look pretty good. I could get our Baker's Twine and colour it in with Calypso Coral, but we've got that there, and I just think that's enough. So I think we need to do the gold. All right, so I'm just going to pop and do a double bow. I'm into double bows lately, so I'm just going to do a double. Just going to make sure it's not too big. Not a big bow though. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to chop that off, and then we're just going to wind that around and go into here. I'm all thumbs with these, sorry. I'm not very good at showing you what I'm doing here, but okay, so we're just going to make sure that's nice and even, and then we just pull it. Okay, so there's our bow. So all I've done is just looped it, and then I'll just show you what I've done. Taken a little bit of bow, so I've just got a bow. I've done a small one and then a small one. So there's our two smalls. All right, two smalls, and then I'm going to go for a bigger one and a big one. You can do as many layers as you like with these. I mean, I've seen some demonstrators have done about 3 or 4 layers of these. Cut it, and then you twist it around, and then you loop it through. Twist it around, and then you loop it through here, okay? You never seen a bow done like that? Oh my gosh. You know what? It's actually called, well, this person calls it the Tammy bow. Because that's who I learnt this from, and she calls them the Tammy bow. Okay, so you've done that, and then we're twisting it around. So we're going around, and then we're putting it through that little loop here, and then we just pull. Sorry, I'm all hands and fingers because you're all watching me. Yes, it does. It works with any ribbon, Esther. Any ribbon, okay? Any ribbon at all, and it stays in shape. I just find it easier. I've tried other ways, but this seems to work for me. I can't do it the other way. So, and I've only just started doing this the last couple of weeks, and it seems to be okay for me, so it works. So I'm sticking with something that I can do. And I'm just going to pop that up there like that. I just think it needed a little bit of gold. Okay, let's just grab a glue dot and pop that in. Let's take my pick. Okay, so we're just going to pop that on. Just work out which bit. I think I might go this way. There's always a good side and a bad side. I think that was my bad side, and we'll just pop that up here. Then usually I like to hide that little knot here, so we'll see what this looks like. Yeah, it's not too bad. I usually like hiding that knot because I don't like it. And there we go. Okay. Pre-made ones are my idea of fun. I must admit, I'm not a bow person. I tried floristry course years and years ago when the kids were little, and yeah, nah. I didn't mind arranging the flowers, even though I wasn't good at it. It was the bows that got me. Nah, not my cup of tea. But I'm actually not minding these ones because that one, the bow that I just did was quite easy to do. I can't do it. That's the only way I can do them. I can't do it the other way. Okay, so there we go. There's our little bow. I should have done a longer in the twine here, but that's okay. It's all good. All right, let's just grab our bling. All right, so I just want to work out what colors we should do. All right, what do you think we should do in bling? We just do clear gems, the rhinestones, or we could color them with Calypso Coral with our blends. I've got a few selections here, which is really great having a choice. I've got these ones, and we've got our gold. Actually, it's not really gold, is it? It's more of a rose gold, so I don't think that's going to work. Well, let's try. There's our rhinestones, my favourite go-to when all else fails. And then I've got these ones here. Let's see, I've got these ones here, so, but it might be too much. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. You're going to come in again and help me. Oh, give it a go, Glenda. Yell out if you get stuck. I'm happy to go through it again with you. Okay, iridescent pearls. Oh, have I got iridescent pearls? these ones here. What else have I got that's sort of close to it? Have I got Lost Lagoon in here? I don't really, what's this one? I've got these ones too. No, they're the wrong colour. Gosh, I've got everything but the kitchen sink here, but not exactly what I'm wanting. Oh, I've got gold. I can do gold. I can do gold again. So there's that option. Lots of options, everyone. So I've got bling, and I can colour these in Calypso Coral. I've got gold, which I think is going to be too much. And then I've got Pretty Peacock. Iridescent pearls. Is that pearls? I don't know if I've got those. No, I've run out of those. Oh, hang on. What are these? No, I've run out. I've ran out of them. So, we've got the gold. We've got Pretty Peacock. And then we've got the clear bling, which I could colour. I could colour them. Colour the first one. All right, let's just colour one of these. Okay, let's get Calypso Coral out. Is that Calypso Coral? All right, let's give this a shot. Peacock. All right, I can put these down temporarily. Clear coloured. Okay, you've got 3 different types here. Okay, so there is a Calypso Coral because I just want to anchor that vellum. There. All right, so there we go. We have got our clear, coloured in bling, Calypso Coral. Oh, what colour are these? No, they're too pinky. Ooh, look at that. That is actually picking up the Calypso Coral. That looks pretty cool. Like that. It's very iridescent. Is that the ones you were thinking of, Beck? I don't mind those. It's actually picking up, but then again, it comes up quite pinky in some places. That's pretty cool. The things you learn. It's coming up quite pinky though. Does it look pinky to you guys? I don't know. Gosh, isn't it great having all these choices? I'm so spoiled. All right, there's the gold, which I think is too much gold. So the gold's out. I'm not liking the gold. I think it's looking quite pink. All right, so let's just try the clear. Someone suggested the clear. I'm just going to put that back. I think it looks too pink. When I first put it on, it brought up the Calypso Coral, but it's now turned, and when I took it away from the Calypso Coral, it was very pinky. Totally. All right, get them out of the way. I'll clean them up later. I reckon they're bubble bath, to be quite honest. Are the annual catalogue all the same but different sizes? I don't think I have them, Beck. I've gone through my little stash there. I don't have them. All right, so we're going to have to go clear. Don't have them. All right, let's just go. I just want to anchor the vellum a bit because that way it'll stop. I'm really tempted to colour those. That was actually quite pretty. Shall we do more than just one? More than 3? I usually just do 3 and that's it. So we pop one under here. Now, as you all know, placing bling is not my forte. I find this quite difficult, so let's see what this looks like. If I put that under there like that. I don't know. That'll do. It is not my forte, placing bling. I struggle with it all the time. I'm just not very good at it. Okay, there we go. What do you think? You should see the mess I've got now. I cleaned up, I started off with a nice clean desk, but not anymore. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not really happy where I popped the bling, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm going to show you the other one I did, which I'm going to change. This is the other one, and I did the big turtle. That was the first and last time I tried this. So this is the other one. I'm going to be using a different embossing folder for this one. I didn't think it came out too well on that one, and there, I think I've got it in the kitchen. The embossing folder is the one with the, well, to me it looks like starfish, but people think it looks like flowers, but it's part of the online exclusives again, and it is a set of 3, so that's another one I was going to use. But there is that gorgeous stamp that won me over, and I've just embossed that in gold. So there we go. So there's my 2 from the what do you call it, the sea turtles. Now I could always, now when we finish, I'm actually going to pop a glue dot underneath here. For those of you who don't know, you can pop a glue dot under here, and then it will stick down. You're not going to see it. And again under here, you're not going to see it at all, and that will keep the vellum in place as well. Well, I think the turtles will be very appropriate for you, Lisa, because you live at the ocean, and I used to live by the ocean, and I wish I still did live at the ocean, but not happening. Unless we move to the Gold Coast, because that's where our other office is. So one day. All right, let's just turn you up. Okay. Thank you guys for your help in making this little guy here. Like I said, out of my comfort zone with these colours. I think I'll go back to my usual colours that I love to do next week. But I just think this looked pretty good and looked very oceany, didn't it? Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it, and for helping me. Don't forget, if you're interested in the paper share, please comment or message me. That would be fantastic. I'll be ordering those soon. I only can order a certain amount of packs until the catalogue goes live, and once the catalogue goes live, you will receive your paper share then. So let me know if you're interested. That'd be fantastic. I will see you all next Thursday, Cuppa and Carters. I'll see you Monday and Tuesday. Have a wonderful week. Keep warm, everyone, for us that are in the wintry cold. And all of you in the sunshine, enjoy it, guys, because we wish we had it down here. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Keep safe. Bye.